I done got shot, I shed tears for this. Raise your glass and let's cheers to this. I know that I can do better. Selling bricks and the pebbles, going back and forth with God and the devil. Now I gotta do better. Just go up another level. To my people in the ghetto, never settle. We gotta do better. Closing in. I've been having nightmares lately. My house was broken in. I killed them in front of my baby. I woke up, sweat pouring, man. This shit getting crazy. How comfortable these people done got out here trying to play me. No, I can't let you bring me out of character. No more, no homo. Squad with all three of them. I ain't no whole $6 player polo with a fofo and a low. Pop off and I'ma take my shields with me before I go low. I'm watching snitches use their paperwork for promo. And just to get some mentions, you gon' put them in your photo. I made the decision. I'm gon' high speed the popo. I'm flying in this photo thinking, what book you gotta do better? Fucked up, I took my kids through this. Laid down for years, I did a bid for this. I done shot and got shot. Whoa, what you doing now? Nigga, I shot him on the door. No, nigga, try to fucking call. Let me go, nigga. I done shot and got shot, I shed tears for this. Raise your glass and let's cheers to this. I know that I can do better. Selling bricks and the pebbles, going back and forth with God and the devil. Now I gotta do better. Just go up.
Pause. I don't know why he's got this wig on his head.
Another level. To my people in the ghetto, never settle. We gotta do better. Paranoid. My partner hung himself with a cord. 6 months away from the parole board. They give me life if they know what's inside this go yard. You gotta go hard. I mean, go far. He wanna beat by the bitch. She broke your heart. You gon' text and threaten as soon as your phone charge. Applying pressure to whoever got a bolt call. It's only one spot and all the signs say don't pause. You get one shot, but I hope this motherfucker gon' start. The enemies is coming and it don't look like they too far. I'm not saying I'm running, ain't no bullets left in this car. Who the fuck that you think you are? Steven Seagal? No, we gotta do better. Fucked up, I took my kids through this. Laid down for years, I did a bid for this. I done shot and got shot, I shed tears for this. Raise your glass and let's cheers to this. I know that I can do better. Selling bricks and the pebbles, going back and forth with God and the devil. Now I gotta do better. Just go up another level. To my people in the ghetto, never settle. We gotta do better.
Well, people, we're back. Are you ready to get back into Ghislaine Maxwell and everything she got to say?
I definitely witnessed a progression in Mr. Epstein's behavior and a modification, if you will, where in the past, in the early 90s, I don't remember traveling so much with other people, or there'd be a masseuse or a yoga person, but now he started to travel with always a masseuse, whereas in the past it wasn't always a masseuse or always an instructor. There was now starting to be always an individual or a friend or whatever. There's always maybe the word would be entourage.
Entourage.
But these were always people in their 20s, late 20s, early 30s, as my memory sees it, as I observed that time. And he tasked me with finding a local masseuse for him in St. Thomas, because sometimes, even though I say he would always travel with an entourage, sometimes he didn't, and he wanted to have a massage locally. So I visited the spas that were local in St. Thomas and in St. John. And if I met someone, a man or a woman actually, because it was difficult to find somebody in St. Thomas, it's not exactly, So, and I did find a couple of people who would come, so that's how they came. Because also it was a schlep, so if you had somebody who came, it would be, you'd have to, boat ride and several hours. It wasn't just it's not like arriving with your massage table and stuff. So there was.
What? You had to take a boat. You couldn't just arrive. Oh.
So I did do that.
So did, over the years, males also give massages to Mr. Epstein?
Yes. I did say, I don't think, at the beginning, definitely, and I would say towards sort of, again, late 90s, I don't remember any men. They were at the beginning, I think, in that, towards the late 90s, I cannot think of any men, I only think of women.
Did you, when you talk about entourage flying, right now we're talking about to the island, did you observe any sexual, I was going to say misconduct, but any sex at all whatsoever on the plane?
Never on the plane, no.
Was there a part of the plane that was closed off from others where Mr. Epstein could go and get a massage? Or
Yeah. Okay, so that's a good question. So there were two planes. So you had there was a Gulfstream, and that's open plan. So anything, I mean, there was a sofa that turned into a bed. I needed sleep on that. And then, but in the Boeing, which he flew on a lot, there was his area could be closed off with a door. And behind that door, there was a bedroom and an office. So if that door was shut, you wouldn't see it.
But but you never observed Mr. Epstein engaging in sex or getting a massage with somebody where the masseuse was not clothed on the plane?
I can't say that. I might have.
Okay.
I definitely might have, either, but both in the Gulfstream or in the. I'm sure I did, but it's not. I can't.
That's fair.
Okay. I'm absolutely sure I did. I must have, because he was so obsessed with someone rubbing his feet, or just when you ask me about massage, I just want to be clear. I generally what I think of that is somebody on a massage table, but other people might think of it as something different. You know, you could have someone rubbing his feet or his shoulder. I saw that all the time. That I did, but that's separate from being on a massage table.
How? Again, I know we're talking about a decade-long period, but during the period we're talking about, in a 7-day week, how often would Mr. Epstein get a massage?
In the 90s, when we're talking, he would get one every day. I think as that time progressed, he would get one maybe twice a day. I do want to say that there was maybe a reason that things altered or morphed or progressed, and it is maybe part of the reason also that he and I, our relationship, or however somebody wants to call it, altered, and
so she found out that he was fucking with children and their relationship altered. Oh, y'all gotta go back. All these,
he started doing testosterone, and that altered his character. And I believe that started in the late 90s. And I believe that the FBI has his medical records, and you may see that on his medical records.
I
So you
dropped out my
believe that he
Y'all heard that?
started taking testosterone in the 90s, and when you say that altered his behavior, you're saying it made him get more massages, or that was just one part of what changed about him?
Well, he became more aggressive.
Nice.
And I think that he may be, now I'm just imagining that the testosterone altered his desires or something. Does that
And so when, given what you've said the past couple hours about his kind of progression or change, let's focus on that time period. So more towards the late 90s,
yeah, okay.
so 96, 97, 8, when you've said that he changed. Did you know flat out that he was having sex or otherwise some sort of sexual conduct with masseuses regularly?
flat out? No, I denied that. I couldn't imagine that he would. But I think looking back now that I did not. But I started to suspect that he was not faithful. Seems ludicrous, but that's what I thought.
Look, if he's flying from Palm Beach to St. Thomas, or if he's flying all over the country to New Mexico or to New York, or even in Palm Beach, and there's young women, putting aside whether they're under the age of 18 or in their 20s, every day at the house, multiple masseuses, multiple massages on some days. You're interacting with the masseuses constantly. Or maybe that's not right.
That's not right.
Let me take back what I just said. Ignore that part. But you understand he's getting massages every day, sometimes multiple times a day. By the late 90s, it's all women. Presumably they're...
This is like part 4 or 5 that I've streamed
some of them are
today.
new, but they're also repeat masseuses. What did you... I mean, you had to know at that point that there was something going on beyond just he really needed to get massaged.
Very fair question. There's 2 things. The first is the person that he saw the most at that period of time was in her 40s. And she was with him all the time.
What's her name?
And I'm like, married.
Oh, shit. I pushed the wrong button. Hold on, y'all. Oh, my God. Hold on. I fucked that. Oh, damn. Where we going for?
Good afternoon. We are continuing the...
We're gonna have to go into a break real quick. I done fucked that. Oh my gosh. BRB. BRB.
Eight or 9.
Yeah, sorry.
So
9. When did he come out of jail? Whenever he came out of jail.
Okay. So, and over the years, it increased from what you said was you thought about 25,000 to 250,000. That's between like 90, early 90s until 2009 or 10, whenever he stopped. Is that right?
Yes.
And how were you paid?
I fucked this up.
That he was the daughter of a billionaire, for instance. And that billionaire, whatever his name was, had some money.
Bro, oh my God. I'll be back again. I done fucked this shit up. I'm so sorry. I gotta go back to the actual recording. Cause it's like a whole bunch of parts. And I accidentally went backwards. I'm coming right back.